how do I not use the motor on an electric bike? Stick around to find out. Hey everyone, I'm Dustin. I have nearly 20 years experience in the bike and e-bike industry, and today I'm going to answer the question, how do you not use the motor on an e-bike? Now, before we get into it, hit that subscribe button below, stay in touch with us here at 630. Be the first to know about all the new content we're putting out, giveaways we're doing, and of course, new product releases. All right, right here, I've got two awesome e-bikes, our simple step-through 500-watt electric bike, one of the safest e-bikes out there because of this low step-through, which is the lowest step-through you'll find of any electric bike. Linked in the description if you want to check these out. All right, many of you may be new to e-bikes or you're doing research and you have a lot of questions. Now, for those of you that have an e-bike and you're hearing me say this question, like, how do you not use the electric? I know you're going to put comments in the comment section below, you know, poking fun or making jokes. But the reality is there's a lot of people like I was, where I had a lot of questions like, how do you not use it? And you're doing your research before jumping in, and it's a great question and very simple to answer. Now, an electric bike, just like a regular bicycle, can be ridden without turning the motor on. So if you just want to hop on and pedal like a bike, it's going to work. So the reality is when you get your e-bike, the motor won't be on. You actually have to turn it on to use it. So to use it without the electric, just get on and ride. Or you can also take the battery out. So there's a key right here in most e-bikes, just like in ours, and you can take the battery out, which will totally eliminate any of the power the motor's getting, and you can just ride this like a regular bicycle. Now, if you, oops, slide this back on here. Gotta find, there we go. There we go. All right, got the battery back in. So once your battery's in, a lot of times there's also a power switch to the battery. Now, turning the power on an e-bike, you can have it off whenever you want. Totally up to you. Now, when it's off, obviously you have to pedal. All e-bikes will have a power switch, whether it's located up on your display here, might be in the middle of the frame. At that point, you can hold down the button and your display will come on. Now, at this point, it doesn't mean that the motor will work. So if you want to leave your display on and track your miles per hour or your distance ridden, you can do that and have the motor off. And the way you turn the motor off is by shifting your assistance level down to 0. So on most e-bikes, you're gonna have either 3 or 5 levels of assistance, sometimes 6. If you have this in level 0, your display can be on and the motor can be ready to give power, but if it's in 0, it will not give power. So at that point, you can ride along, get no assistance, and at any point, if you do want to get assistance, you can push the plus button up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 gives you the least amount and 5 gives you the most amount of assistance, and then you can engage the motor. So 2 ways to ride an e-bike without getting assistance from the motor. 1, well actually 3 ways. 1, leave the battery in, but leave the motor off. 2, take the battery completely off. Or 3, leave the battery in, turn it on, but leave the assistance level down to 0. So you've got a couple different options if at any point you want to ride your e-bike without electrical assistance. Now, if you have any other questions at all on the topic, please comment below or reach out to us, the team at sixthreezero.com, or call us 310-982-2877. Don't forget, both of these e-bikes linked in the description below. Also, we offer a 30-day test ride your e-bike policy. If you don't love your e-bike in the first 30 days, send it back, no questions asked, no money out of your pocket. In addition to that, we're gonna warranty everything for up to 1 year. Anything goes wrong in the first year, we'll take care of it, parts and labor. And lastly, join our community. Our Facebook group has thousands of members. You can join the group and talk to existing riders before you purchase to ensure you're making the right choice. Then when you have your e-bike, post in the group, make friends, then download our app to track your rides on the app and also compete on our leaderboard. So thanks for sticking around, and don't forget, it's your journey or experience. Enjoy the ride.